Have you ever wondered if your faith is truly alive? Or have you found yourself just going through the motions, praying, attending church, reading the Bible, but feeling like something's missing? Today we're talking about a message that's not just challenging, but deeply loving. It's an invitation to rediscover the passion and purpose of following Jesus. Let's start with a question. What does it mean to truly follow Jesus? Is it enough to just believe? Or is there more? In Revelation 3:15, Jesus says something that might surprise you. I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. Wow, that's strong, right? But here's the thing. It's not meant to shame us. It's meant to wake us up. Being lukewarm isn't about being a bad Christian. It's about settling for less than what God has for us. It's about showing up to church but not letting Jesus change your heart. It's about saying the right things but not living them out. And honestly, we've all been there. But here's the good news. Jesus doesn't want to leave us there. He's inviting us into something so much better. Jesus doesn't just want our rituals, he wants our hearts. He doesn't just want our admiration, he wants our friendship. In Matthew 7:21, he says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven." It's not about what we say, it's about how we live. Let's be real. Following Jesus isn't always easy. It means choosing him over comfort. It means saying no to things that pull us away from him. But here's the beautiful part. When we choose him, we find a life that's so much richer, so much fuller than anything this world could offer. Can I be honest with you? There have been times in my life when I've settled for lukewarm faith. Times when I've prioritized my plans over God's. When I've cared more about what people thought of me than what God thought. But every time Jesus has gently called me back. And he's calling you too. Not to guilt or shame, but to freedom. To a life that's truly alive. Time is short, friends. We don't know when Jesus will return, but we do know this. He's coming, and he's looking for a church that's on fire for him, not one that's just going through the motions. He's looking for believers who are passionate, committed, and ready to live out their faith in every moment. Maybe today you're realizing that your faith has grown a little cold. Maybe you've been going through the motions, but deep down, you know there's more. Can I tell you something? That longing you feel, that's Jesus calling you closer. He's not mad at you. He's not disappointed in you. He's inviting you into a deeper, more authentic relationship with him. True repentance isn't about beating yourself up. It's about turning toward the one who loves you more than you can imagine. It's about letting him transform you from the inside out. And trust me, his love is so much better than anything this world could offer. Jesus isn't just calling you to believe. He's calling you to follow, to live a life of radical love, joy, and purpose. To pursue holiness, not because you have to, but because you get to. To love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. This is the life he's inviting you into, a life of true discipleship. Imagine a church that's fully alive, a church that's passionate, devoted, and unashamed of the gospel. That's the church Jesus is building, and he's inviting you to be a part of it. Not because you're perfect, but because he loves you. Not because you have it all together, but because he's calling you to something greater. So what do you say? Are you ready to leave lukewarm faith behind and step into the life Jesus has for you? It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Let's do this together. Let's follow him with everything we've got. Let this be the day you choose to follow him wholeheartedly. Let this be the day you say yes to the life of passion and purpose he has for you. The time is now. Don't wait. Answer the call.